From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, a man charged with murder over the death of a baby in Hamilton is keeping his name secret. A baby died and a woman and another child were injured after an incident in the early hours of the morning of New Year's Day in Hamilton's Fairfield. The 34-year-old accused man faced court from his hospital bed on charges of murder and attempted murder. He was given interim name suppression and is due to face court again in a month in the High Court in Hamilton. Strong condemnation of the violence which killed Nelson police officer Lynn Fleming. Fleming died early on New Year's Day while on a regular foot patrol. Hundreds gathered at Christchurch Cathedral Nelson last night in the pouring rain for a vigil in her honour, and large piles of flowers were laid at the site. NZME reporter Katrina Bennett was there and says the public sent a strong message.
To say, we don't stand for this. And at one point, the organiser, Shelley Bishop, called out no, and the crowd just repeated it loudly, no, no, no.
Police are encountering more firearms while on duty. Figures from the Police Gun Safe program released under the Official Information Act shows officers have encountered nearly 17,000 firearms while on duty in less than 6 years. That means they're finding nearly 10 guns every day across the country, some high-powered military-style semi-automatic assault weapons, which have been banned. A reminder to watch out for and report things that don't seem right in our neighbourhoods. The Hamilton suburb of Fairfield is continuing to come to terms with an early morning incident on New Year's Day that left a baby dead and a woman and another child with serious injuries. Hamilton City Councillor Tim McIndoe says it's important people report concerning incidents to relevant authorities.
Just underlines yet again how important it is for us all to be vigilant in our neighbourhoods so that we might just be able to prevent something as tragic as this from happening.
That's news. In sport, ASB Women's Tennis Classic organisers have been forced to again tinker with schedules after rain arrived before a racket was swung on day 6. With 2 more quarterfinals to wrap up ahead of the semis later in the day, 8th seed Katie Volivet's match against Alicia Parks has been moved to an indoor court. The underway quarterfinal between Madison Keys and Clara Towson is expected to resume once centre court is dry shortly. Luke Littler is the youngest world champion in darts history. The 17-year-old has beaten 3-time former world champ Michael van Gerwen 7-3 in the decider at London's Alexandra Palace. Littler was runner-up last year but stepped up a level in this year's decider, racing to a 4-0 lead in the final and never letting van Gerwen get closer than 3 sets away. That's sport. I'm Sandy Hodge.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.